fresh and ready to take on new challenges. Welcome back to the PVL. This is the heart of volleyball.
Recharged, refreshed, and ready indeed. Because look at that these fresh young faces on your screens, and they are ready to step up for each of their teams. We got a triple header Tuesday for your 2024-2025 PVL All-Filipino Conference here at the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City. We're welcoming the 6 other teams on their first game day back at 1:30. We got the Galeries Tower Highrisers versus Cignal HD Spikers at 4 p.m. We got Capital One Solar Spikers versus Cream Line Pool Smashers there on your screens. Galila Cruz, Bernadette Pons leading their teams. That's at 4 p.m. So don't go anywhere. And for the main event at 6:30 p.m., the #1 team so far on the 12-team roster. You got the Petrogas Angels and the Cherry Tigo crossover. So don't go away anywhere. Got a full-pack Tuesday afternoon for you. Welcome. I am Zihar Basho and I'm joined by Kyla Kingsu and Alfred Valbuena. Guys, kamusta ang ating holiday so
Happy
far?
New Year!
Happy New Year! Kyla, kita ko, sumasayaw ka, moving and grooving ka during
Yes,
the
of course,
holidays.
inspired by our athletes about to get
Gotcha.
active this year. I hope you guys are ready for our TikTok dance later.
Oh no, patay tayo dyan. Si Alfred ready ako, sure ako.
Okay, great.
Siya. Well, thank you for joining us wherever you may be. Filipinas Live, One Sports and One Sports Plus. But Alfred, let's jump straight into it. What is the standings right now as we welcome the new year?
Now, you know, the standings for our conference, only the lone team na wala pang talo ang Creamline Cool Smashers. They are ranked number 4. But now, both teams who are battling out, number 10 ang Galleries, wherein they won finally their first game against the Capital One. While for Cignal HD Spikers, they're number 2 and they lost in their last game against Petrogas.
All right, so as we all know, there's still a long way to go for this conference kasi hanggang May tayo magsasabakan, maglalabanan. But so far, you know, teams are looking forward to start the year strong. And let's zoom in to one of the teams competing in just a bit. We got the Galeries Tower Highrisers.
So, you know, the Galleries now are really eager to get a strong start after being winless in the campaign last conference. But however, they really managed to have a lot of firepower against them, wherein they really gave hard battles, hard foughts against the top teams known here, like the Chocomucho, wherein they went 5 sets, and even the Cherry Tigo, they also went 5. Well, unfortunately they lost against Akari and the Chocomucho, PLDT, and Zeus in their final game or former games there.
As you can see, you got their standouts, Julia Coronel, and you know, she hosted for the first time in starting lineup, and I was asking her, kamusta? And she said, you know, we never really got to have a break, but let's see how much eager they are to finally get another win in today's match. And let's zoom in closer to one of their standouts in Franz Ronquillo and Alyssa Eroa.
Well, you know naman, Z, di ba? In volleyball, syempre, kung magaling yung libero mo, mas gagaling din yung setter natin. Dahil pag maganda yung mga pasa mo or yung mga digs mo to your setter, they can really distribute the ball well. Yun yung ginagawa dito ni Alyssa Eroa, doing great, while they're having also a great setter na kaya nabubuksan dito si Franz Ronquillo, who is number 11 in our best scorers.
Wow.
With 77 points, number 8 in best spikers, and number 8 in best receivers. While Alyssa Eroa, number 2 in best diggers, averaging 4.48 digs per set. So it's really huge there. So now, talagang magdaming promising tong galleries in this conference kasi they're really giving a hard time a hard battle or a hard match against their enemies. So now against Cignal HD Spikers, it's a fresh start for them. Let's see how would they run this game.
And it's so interesting also, no? It's like such a mix of young and veteran. It's interesting na veteran na itong si Liza Eroa leading the charge in terms of defense. But let's shift things over to the other side, to the Cignal HD Spikers. And Kyla, before we get to that, you have some tidbits for us na nakausap mo ata tong si Julia prior to the game.
That's right, Zina. Let me circle back to your discussion of Julia Coronel because she is certainly going to bring something very special this year. I mean, within just a few months in the PVL, we saw how versatile she is as a setter, a spiker, and especially on the service line with all the aces that she has tallied. And, I got to chat with her and ask about the holiday break, and she talked about how they actually didn't really have a break. They had Christmas Day and New Year's Day off, but they spent the holidays training all throughout. And, actually, she excused herself for 1 week at the start of the year to travel with her family. I mean, she had such a packed 2024, and as I listened to her talk about her new intentions for the year, I, felt the confidence level that has really grown. And, I feel like it is really a new era for her. And talking about new eras, I think Cignal is about to enter a brand new chapter. Am I right, guys?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I think a new era is an understatement. But let's see what they have in store for the volleyball fans, Alfred.
So now we know Cignal is in a major revamp. Yun nga, new era for us, new fresh start for them na this 2025. As we know, Cignal had lost their main players, their key players here, Ces Molina and Riri Meneses, but that won't change their team here. Their goal is their mission at this conference. Diba? Talagang they need those other key players to step up, like the names of Vanny Gander, Ishii, and of course the middle blockers. We know Roslyn Doria can really manage well, can contribute well, and even Jack Acuna. And of course you have our best libero also, Don Makatindig, who can really manage and man the floor here. And we know also our best setter also, Jel Cayuna.
Speaking of Don and Jel Cayuna, we got a special numbers on your screens and how they've been leading their team so far.
Well, despite their loss against Petrogas in their final game last year, but now I know Coach Shaq really focused more on how to rebuild the team well.
Yep.
Alam natin na talagang really establishing them, especially Don Makandili Katindig, wasted no time in reestablishing herself after her stint in the national team. Na ngayon, nandito siya helping the Cignal. And of course, we know Jel Cayuna, she remains elite and the top player for the Cignal, wherein she can really contribute not only in setting but also in attacking, wherein in the service area.
Oh yes.
Diba?
Number one.
Yeah, number one
in
siya.
serving.
Roughly averaging 0.55 per set there.
And despite this being a new era, you still got the names Gander, Acuna, Cayuna, Doria, and Katindig. So, a lot of things to look out for. But Kyla, you got some tidbits for us.
That's right, Z. I asked the Cignal girls, maybe, they had a break.
Yeah.
And yes, they did. They actually had 10 days off.
Ooh.
And I spoke to Vanny Gander, who's really expected to bring the firepower in this conference. And she told me that she spent those days in Coron with her friends, where she finally got her mind off of volleyball for once. And, she talked about how the word for Cignal of the year of 2025 has to be opportunity. Opportunity not just for her, but for Jackie Acuna, Ishi Lalong Isip, and of course for the newest recruit, who is Cunyada rather.
Yeah.
Yes, who is very excited to actually have her debut in this game. So, they have that energy already, and they'll be needing that because the intensity of the PVL is back. And guess what? So is our Pilipinas Live question of the game. Actually, kaya naman right below the streams on the Pilipinas Live app, there is a live poll where you guys can answer our question of the game. And today, we are asking the question, which libero will tally more digs? Which libero will tally more digs? Is it Galeries Tower Liza Eroa, or is it Don Makandili Katindig? Again, you can answer that right below the stream on the Pilipinas Live app, or you can also join in our conversation online using the hashtag PVL2025. Now, going back to our question, I'd love to hear your thoughts, guys.
I know, Alfred, kanina sabi mo, pag libero, matibay.
Yeah.
Mas madaling mag-set. So, sino na ang mag-step up for today's game?
Well, of course, alam natin na bilog ang bola, hindi natin alam.
Ay,
All
safe
of a
answer.
place, di ba?
Miss Universe Yes. All right. Well, when we return, we got more stories for you. We got Eroa and Acuna on Focus. And soon enough, we'll see the first match rolling out for your 2024-2025 PVL All-Filipino Conference.
It's time for a reset. 2024, ang madidescribe ko sa team namin, nandun na pero kulang pa din. Kasi parang nung reinforce, nandun naman si Sutadta sa amin. Malaki yung contribution niya sa team. Siguro kulang lang yung maturity ng mga local.
Ang 2024 namin ay sobrang naging roller coaster. Sobrang dami namin pinagdaanan na hindi alam ng mga tao. Pero sobrang proud ako sa team ko, teammates ko, coaches ko dahil nalagpasan namin yon. At thankful kami sa mga na-achieve namin last year.
Kailangan pagdating ngayon 2025, kung di man 3 sets, or dumating na kami sa 5 sets na game, siguro this time sana naman manalo na kami. 5th set kasi lagi natetest yung character namin eh. Siguro pag dumating ng 5th set, talagang manalo naman kami sa 5th set. Hindi lang kami pang 3 set.
Of course, yung individual skills namin, talagang tinututukan namin kami nila Coach Chuck, bawat isa. So, yung mga nagawa namin last year, 2024, kailangan mas mag-level up since mas naging intense na din yung volleyball and mas nag-improve lahat ng team. So, kailangan din namin mag-improve at patuloy na maniwala sa system ng mga coaches namin.
Ang mawi-wish ko para sa team namin this 2025 ay more wins at marami kaming lesson na matutunan.
Ang wish ko, of course, matapos yung every conference namin na injury-free, na walang mangyaring masama. And of course, sana makuha na namin yung first gold namin dito sa PVL.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Phil Sports Arena, Pasig City, Philippines. This is match number 36 in the Premier Volleyball League All-Filipino Conference 2025 between the Galeries Tower Highrisers and the Cignal HD Spikers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing our officials for this match. Our first referee, Mark Santos, national referee. The second referee is Jofer Educado, national referee. And now let's meet the starters. First, for the Galeries Tower Highrisers. Outside spiker from the University of the Philippines, number 2, Jewel Encarnacion. Opposite hitter from the University of Santo Tomas, number 3, Isa Jimenez. Middle blocker from the University of the East, number 12, Rosel Bariton. Outside spiker from the National University, number 13, France Ronquillo. Middle blocker from Arellano University, number 14, Andrea Marzan. Center from De La Salle University, number 18, Julia Coronel. Starting libero from San Sebastian College, Recoletos, number 16, team captain, Eliza Eroa. Head coach for the Highrisers is Derma Kichi Giron. And now the starters for the Cignal HD Spikers. Middle blocker from the National University, number 2, Rose Doria Aquino. Outside spiker from the Ateneo de Manila University, number 5, Benny Candler. Outside spiker from Adamson University, number 6, Ishi Lalong-Isip. Opposite hitter from the University of the East, number 9, Judith Abil. Middle blocker from the National University, number 11, Jackie Acuna. Center from the Far Eastern University, number 22, Jel Cayuna. Starting libero from the De La Salle University, number 16, team captain, Don Macandili Katindig. Head coach for Cignal is Shaq De Los Santos. This game is held under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. And it's Galeries Tower versus Cignal. This is the PVL.
You got your starters for the Galeries Tower Highrisers. You got Baliton, Marzan Jimenez, Coronel, Encarnacion, Ronquillo, and Eroa. Pretty much the same lineup that we've been seeing in the past year, but we've talked about this new era for the the Cignal HD Spikers. Doria Aquino, Acuna, Abil, Cayuna, Lalong-Isip, Gandler, and of course Don Macandili Katindig. So very excited to see these new faces, fresh young faces that we got on the floor right now, Alfred.
Yeah, especially for Cignal, I think this will be their first time.
Ishi on your screens, and then Julia also draftees of the last 2024 draft. Out of system to Ishi, check ball still alive, back set to Isa, still in play, Cayuna jump sets to Ishi, down the line, defense was there. Ronquillo will try, and yes.
Ronquillo now getting that second attempt and scoring her first point. Sign for them for Galleries here na alam natin they really need that scoring machine going. Ronquillo.
Franz Ronquillo, double digits in their last 2 games. Look at that first ball by Katindig, and Abil back in rotation. Queen of the opposite side na ba ang makikita natin from Judith. Look at this. Perfect set from Jel Cayuna. Check ball for Queen Abil.
We know Abil really also played that opposite role in her UE days. So now not that new for her. So kailangan niya lang mag-step up.
Yes. Ball still in play. Out of system to Ronquillo. Check ball. Good reflexes there. She will try again. Down the line, Jel was there. Ishi. Ooh! First point for Ishi Lalong-Isip as a starter for the Cignal HD Spikers. Look at this one more time.
See, great confidence booster there for Ishi. Starting a lineup now, playing as one of the vital roles in volleyball, scoring her first point. Talagang mga ganun talagang. Feel mo sarili mo na, lalo na yung teammates mo nandyan pa sila. So, really rejoicing after that point. It really gives you that boost of morale. Na talagang every point gusto mong patay na.
The first few sequences, parang medyo nangangapa pa, kumukuha ng timing. But finally getting that first point. Ronquillo on the other hand gets her second point here.
Yeah, Ronquillo really towering over the blockers in the replay. Hits the ball high. It's really hard to block those kinds of ball na talagang above the blocker. Pag ma-deflect pa, mawawala pa sa positioning ng defenders.
Missed there. Ooh, but net infraction. Kyla Kingsu has some stories for us. Kyla.
That's right. All eyes are on the HD Spikers as they step into 2025, embracing a fresh start and, of course, with big shoes to fill. Well, a new year does bring new opportunities. And for Cignal Z and Alfred, you know, this opening set isn't just about gaining momentum. It is their first chance to prove that they're ready to rise to the challenge and silence the doubts. Coach Shaq actually told me before the game that today isn't just about finding their footing, it's about setting the tone for the entire year. And Jel Cayuna is right at the heart of this transition, leading the charge not just with her playmaking but also her voice on the court. She mentioned how the break was about resetting and preparing for moments like this. And with her steady presence, we'll see if they can take control early. Let's head back to you, and Alfred.
Thank you, Kyla. So new opportunities, towering heights are our themes for today. Look at this, what a rally we're having. But Jewel Encarnacion gets a touch there.
Yep. Nice coming from the second referee. Check ball off the fingertips of Jel Cayuna.
You know, we were fortunate enough to have Buding Duremdes and Jel Cayuna over at the FEU. You know, just to inspire the youngsters from as ates. And nakausap ko nga si Jel. Jel, kamusta naman kayo with the new change, with the big change? Sabi niya, it's good that, you know, nagkaroon, at least meron silang enough time to, you know, regroup and make sure they get the right and proper dynamics in this new squad that they have.
And sometimes also it's really a breakout game lang din or opportunity, like the word opportunity, na lahat ng players naman sa bench gustong-gusto maglaro ng first six. So now it's their time to shine.
Yes.
So they really need to give their best, play all out every game, lalo na sa training, para makita ng coaches mo yung eagerness mo and hard work mo dun para sa training. Kaya yung trust niya ma-build hanggang pumunta ng game.
Look at that. You know, defense by lalong isip set by Cayuna, and a back row hit for Judith Abel. So, you know, as players, Alfred, diba, once talaga na binigyan ka ng opportunity, yung mindset mo dapat, hindi ko na to bibitawan.
Kasi minsan talaga mahirap makuha yung ganong opportunity, lalo na't ang dami yung players na magagaling pumalo, magaling pumasa, pero it's about siguro consistency na lang din sa lahat ng ginagawa mo all throughout the skills of volleyball.
Parang speaking from experience yan kasi alam ko yung men's team nyo din na Cignal, very stacked, very talented. But look at this, mega rally alert, Gander down the line, and it's in.
What an effort coming from Cignal.
Yes.
Bodies all over the floor.
Yes.
And a smart play coming from Vanny Gander, just finding that hole on the down the line hit.
But look at this. The Galeries Tower Highrisers saying, and not just yet, we're asking for a challenge. That might have gone out.
Well, from our vantage point or point of view, mahirap tingnan yan Mas dulo kabilang side
But what a challenge for the Tower Highrisers. Crucial, pivotal moment, but let's see here. Ooh, wow.
Yeah. Touches the line there.
So point stays with Cignal, and that's a attack point for Vanny Gander, who's enjoyed Coron, as Kyla shared with us earlier. Nakapag-break from volleyball, pero feeling ko nag-beach volleyball din yun no?
Hindi mo wala yun minsan talagang kakati yung kamay mo, yung paa mo maglaro
Look at this, ball still in play. Marzan block, back set to Isa. Ooh, double contact there by Vanny, but they're still up by 2 points.
So for Galeries, they need to find someone to get their offense going, especially the back row also. Kailangan nila makuha rin yung mga ganong instances to go from the back, or attack from the back.
Out of system for Gandler. Cross court, Ronquillo was there. Suaje to Encarnacion. Cross court, Don was there. Vanny sped it up a little bit. Back row for France. Ishii. Gander. Rejected there. Good rebound. Back set to Acuna. Soft tip. No go. Encarnacion will try again. Good touches from both squads. Will Abel stop this? No. Wow. Wow. Opportunity here for Cignal. Jel will take matters to her own hands. But first referee says, I saw a net touch.
That eagerness of Jel Cayuna to kill that point. But unfortunately, her fingertips, as you can see in the replay there.
Here we go.
Rushes net. Magandang balak sana yun na ginawa ni Jel.
Yeah. Sabi mo nga kanina during the pregame, you know, it's so good to have an offensive setter in Jel Cayuna. Encarnacion a little too open there. Forced to make an error. That sends Cignal to the 8th point and our first technical timeout. We're back here at the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City. We got live attendees already enjoying the first game day back of the 6 other teams in your PVL 2024-2025 All-Filipino Conference. Again, we have a triple header. Right now, you're watching the game between the Galeries Tower Highrisers and Cignal HD Spikers at 4 p.m. for the second game. You got Capital One versus the Creamline Cool Smashers. And for the last but not least game, 6:30, Petrogas Angels and Cherry Tigo crossover. So stay tuned. Keep it here, whether you're watching on Pilipinas Live, One Sports, or One Sports Plus. You can always count on Pilipinas Live if you want to watch the replays or the previous games that we've already had in this conference. Papanood nyo rin si Alfred sa Spikers Turf,
Yeah,
di ba?
if you're on the go,
Champion.
kailangan mo umalis, di ba? Philippines Live lang, one click, doon na.
Julia there, aggressive at the net, but ball still alive. Gambler!
You know, Vanny Gander's really main attack for her. Her forte is that down the line hit. Because of her height, you can see
That's
the
true.
blockers going over the center and finding that hole. Just a clip of her wrist, yun, nakakapatay ng bola.
I was gonna say, she didn't even have to jump so high for that last attack. Ooh! Look at that. Jewel Encarnacion. What a solid, clean hit. Can we see a replay of that?
Pero parang sabi ni Jewel Encarnacion na yun, ganito dapat mag-down the line.
Ganito? Down the line ba? Ito. Yan. She serves here, but that goes straight to the net.
Yeah, unfortunately, a momentum killer on the side of Galeries na ang ganda ng palo pero from the service area, you'll give a free point to your opponent and lalo na ngayon, Jel Cayuna on the service line.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Jel Cayuna #1 in serving so far in this conference. Marzan, Katindig was there. Cayuna out of system to Gander. Ooh, look at that one hand save by Suaje. Down the line. Jimenez will take back the point. They're at 8-10.
Lisa Jimenez now going back row. Great find.
The spike of the set is brought to you by Duncan Pasalubong ng Bayan. Look at that, so precise to that corner pocket there. Doria Aquino. Ronquillo, good check, opportunity for Cignal. Back set to Abil. Ooh, Encarnacion with that good save. Ishi, good touch. Abil, not enough floor area for her for that second touch. But look at that effort for both squads.
Yeah, but of course, a better offense coming from the setter Galeries na Julia Coronel finding that open hole.
Yep.
Nakikita na nag-scramble na yung defense ng Cignal and deciding to go for that dump ball, scoring that point for them.
Gander. That works.
You know, in volleyball, minsan talaga hindi makailangan super hard hits to score a point. Just use the blocker's hands.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely you can score a point also and go for those dump ball or those drop balls lang talaga. Scoring easy points for your team.
You know, that's something that I remember and I will remember forever. When the PVL had the guest team in Kurashiki Ablaze, dun ko talaga nakita na, you know, they're just hitting high and yung theme na a point is a point. So I don't really need to hit hard, but look at that hard hit. Saved by Eroa and ball still alive. Ishi will get this one. Ronquillo. There you go. Through the block this time, Alfred.
Yeah. Ronquillo now again scoring another point. Tallying 3 points now for the Galeries and really giving her team that power in terms of attacking and scoring for them. Na alam ni Julia Coronel kahit sino ibigyan na ng bola, mababack row, mapa-front row na talaga makapuntos for them.
Smart play there by Rose Baliton. Seeing nobody on that zone 6. Look at that one more time. Here we go. Oh, it was a team effort by Baliton and Ronquillo. Team effort, same spot. Again! 2 for 2 for Rose Baliton. Look at this now. The Galleries are up here in the first set.
That's because of the serving of Julia Coronel. She is number 4 in best servers now in this conference.
Parang may trend, no? If you're a
Oh,
setter,
yeah.
you have to be, or it's likely that you're a good server as well. Bakit kaya,
Yun
Alfred?
nga rin gusto kong tanungin sa'yo. Pero sige, tinanungan mo na ako ngayon.
Huwag mo ko
Let's
sagutin
see.
ng tanong, Alfred.
Well, I think na, syempre, that's the only time you can even score a point for your team or even help your team na makakuha ng magandang defense sa block. Kasi papahirapan mo yung mga receivers ng kalaban. Siguro yun yung mindset ng setter na lakasan ko yung bola para makatakbo pa ako ng maayos or makachill ako papunta sa area ko or maka-defense pa ako. Unlike serving an easy ball, mas mahirap basahin yung blocker. So, mas mahirap depensahin. Yun lang for me,
Yun
I
naman
think,
for
yeah.
you. For me naman, I was thinking, you know, how we're grateful to see in front of us two very aggressive setters in Jel and Julia. So I feel like, you know, they would already want to get a point. Service line pa lang, because that's also their only opportunity to make points.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that defense also on point, sabi ni Jel. May depensa din ako. Look at this opportunity for the Galleries. Ronquillo. Solid block by Abil.
Wow, what a block there.
The block of the set is brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the PVL All-Filipino Conference. Look at this. 2 points up are your HD Spikers. Coach Lerma will call for time.
Hindi tayo makascore. Bakit? Diretso sa block. No? Gusto natin paputukin natin yung bola. Hindi importante dito kung gano'n yung kalakas papaluin ng bola. Importante, makahanap kayo ng butas na walang depensa. Ang nangyayari, pagtalo natin, palo lang ng palo. Ano pa yung ginawa natin ng mga nakaraan? Ha? Hindi nyo ba nakikita yung yung blocker? Nakikita nyo hindi? Oo, bakit kailangan tumatama pa sa blocker? Again, be at the moment. Kalmahan nyo lang, be at the moment. Tiwala sa ginagawa. Wag lang basta gawa ng gawa, mag-isip, mag-isip. Tsagayin natin, tsagayin natin.
Go. Huwag palayuin, ha?
Galeries! Bye! Let's go! Let's go!
Yun, parang narinig tayo ni Coach Lerma.
Yeah.
You don't have to hit the ball so hard to get a point. You gotta be smart as well. You know, what about you, Alfred? Like, how do you develop, you know, as an outside hitter? How do you develop that volleyball IQ?
Well, through practice na rin. Siyempre, you need to set a goal per training na may kailangan matutunan yung hitting angle mo siguro. Like, there's a hitting point also wherein the ball, and especially that connection with the setter na rin. Pero minsan, it also boils down to focus.
Okay.
Yung yung how well you are focused in the game or in the training. Kasi minsan pag hindi ka focus nga, hindi mo nakikita minsan yung mga blockers mo, papalo ka lang ng papalo. Yung mga sinasabi ni Coach Lerma, yung nadidistract ka or minsan siguro may anxiety ka or kabado ka. So, yung mga factors na can really play a huge role when you're playing volleyball.
Oh, look at that. And speaking of volleyball smarts, Encarnacion trying to get one off the block, but let's see here. There you go. There was a net infraction. Point goes to the Cignal HD Spikers here. Judith Abel to serve. Good serve to Ronquillo. Perfect set. To Encarnacion. Good defense or coverage by Eroa. And another great defense by Katindig. Vani from the back, out of system here. Jimenez down the line. Don was there. Back row for Vani. Easy tip. There you go.
Yeah, what a smart play coming from Vani Gander. But I also commend the defense of Don Katindig on those rallies. So.
We hit the 16th point. We'll be back for more. Arena Plus, Stigs Sports. You're watching the Galeries Tower Highrisers on your screen. They're playing the Cignal HD Spikers, who are up 16-13. New faces on your screens. Ishi Lalong Isip making her debut as a starting 6 here, as well as Judith Abel, who's about to serve. Abel with 3 already. Look at that, Lalong Isip with 1 in this match so far. First set underway. Jimenez overcooking that one, but line judge says there was a touch, so Coach Shaq will ask for a challenge.
Let's see. Pero walang umamin sa mga HD Spikers.
Sabi nila wala. Hindi naman sa hindi umamin, ikaw naman.
I mean, yeah, wala talaga. Wala. Pero kasi usually mga ganun check balls nowadays, kailangan umamin ka na para hindi na masaya yung time.
That's
Not
true.
unless on a crucial moment or a crucial point, di ba?
Ay nako, may tips si Alfred para sa inyo, guys.
Pero let's see. And of course, that's why we have these cameras around
I know.
para makita and ma-review yung play-by-play.
Such a good upgrade also, you know, in terms of the level is already getting more intense, getting better and better. Pabilis na pabilis yung bola, pa-precise and pa-precise ang mga paluan. So it's really good to have this challenge system in place to make sure we keep the level. Look at Abil, na-distract ako. That we keep the level up high. And here we go. What do the cameras say? Mataas.
No.
Wala.
Yeah.
Ota mo.
Almost
So
on.
there was
Jackie.
not.
Yeah,
Yep,
wala
yep.
talaga. Pero yun nga, syempre, aamin talaga yan si Jackie pag nag-touch.
Nag-touch.
Yeah.
Point stays with HE Spikers. Abel with that good serve, out of system. To Encarnacion, drop ball. Nice dive by Abel. Lalong isip, blocked. Kantindig with the coverage. Jel. Ooh, look at that ball control by Ero with that smile. Kayuna, back throw to Gandler. Down the line to Coronel. Eroa, opposite setting to Jimenez. Pushes it easy over. Kayuna will hit. But touches the net. And goes out.
I think they really practice that play,
I
no?
know, umatras talaga siya, no?
Umatras talaga siya. Talagang si Don nag-set. Pero yun nga lang, nailang siya sa blocker, going for that drop ball. Unfortunately, it was quite low for that drop ball, kaya it really scraped the net and went out.
3-point game. Irata Rose Baliton to serve. Ooh, good serve. Straight to Gandler. Kayuna. To Lalong Isip. Good swing. Ooh, wow! Another opportunity for Cignal. Bani down the line. Ay, back row rather. Slowing things down here. Kayuna to Acuna.
That's really icebreaker when it comes to those kinds of plays. Mga long rallies, tapos bigla mo susundutan ng mga A-quick or B-quick. Yung unexpectedly, magugulat ng mga blockers ng kalaban, even the floor defense of the opponent na bibigyan ng quick. Yun yung mga maganda for those setters na really having those eye for her spikers.
Really changing the momentum, changing the tempo here and there. And we got treated to good setters in this match. We got Kayuna, but Acuna, look at that.
Jackie Acuna making a statement there. Back-to-back points coming from her off of that regalo. And now, Coach Lerma calls her last time out. Let's listen in.
Ang hindi malaman kung ano ang nangyayari, hindi makakapag-adjust. So kailangan maging aware tayo, ano nangyayari sa likod? Ano nangyayari sa loob? Kailangan natin, Julia, iyan mo muna, tsaka back row. Isang ikot lang, isa. Isang ikot lang.
Basta.
Huwag kang mainis. Tiyagain mo yan. Tiyagain mo, huwag patamain sa block. Pwede ka namang umiwas sa block.
Basta! Huwag ka masyado mag-isip!
Maglaro ka lang.
Well, I think the court awareness, yun yung sinasabi ni Coach Lerma na kailangan nilang they need to find the root cause of what's going on or what's happening wrong or bad or unpleasant in their system. So sinasabi isang ikot na lang kasi para makaikot na ulit sila, and of course getting that momentum back. And let's see how they run this play.
Oh, good pass. Oh, wow. Better defense by Don. Opportunity for Galleries. Block there. Good coverage. And Carrascion will try. Cross court. Acuna says, no. She'll try again down the line. But Ishii was there. Gandler.
Alisan big. Bilang susulpot na lang ng A-quick bigla, patay ka agad yung bola. Pero I commend also for, of course, the defense coming from both teams, especially Cignal on the net. No, talang nadidefect nila yung bola eh.
Gel, gigil with attacks. Acuna, a little slow on that play. Opportunity here again for her. Coronel was there for defense. And Carrascion, easy lob. Don was there. Vanny. Wow, look at that defense. Ball still alive, but a free ball goes to the HD Spikers. Vanny, easy tip.
Wow, smart play there. Great court sense coming from Vanny Gander.
Look at this. Grabe.
Pero syempre, both liberos na lang papagalingan, nagpapasiklap ng husay dito sa laro natin.
I still don't have that answer for the poll, at Philippines Live.
Bilog talaga yung bola, no, Z?
Yes. And if you guys have just tuned in, join our poll via the Philippines Live app. Which libero will get more digs? Is it Liza Eroa or Don Makandili Katindig?
Yeah. First ace for Ishii here for both squads. Tallying the first ace in our ball game.
Look at her go, embracing this opportunity as a starter. Talking about Ishii lalong isip with that ace. But Audrey Paran checks in and gets her first point and the point back to their squad.
Fresh legs coming from the side of Galeries here. Joma was in and Audrey Paran as well. So ito siguro yung mga hinaasahang spark plug ni Coach Lerma na bago matapos yung set, sana makapuntos pa at may makita pa ang mga players who can really step up going into the second set.
Look at that block by Julia Coronel. You know, that just reminded me of how she had the highest leap during the PVL draft. Sabi ko, wow, siya pa. Out of all the players, I was thinking it would be the attackers, you know, but no, it's Julia. That's so interesting. Meanwhile, ball still in play. Gander blocked again. Gel, back row to Ishii. Ero was there. Quick play. Wow, look at Don go. Abil, back row. Ero saying, look at me go as well. But Jackie Acuna saying, don't forget about me.
Jackie Acuna with 5 big points. Just like that in our first set.
And I feel like it happened in just that last rotation, no?
4 points siya sa rotation na yun. Dalawang break ball, dalawang 8. Now we're promising a middle blocker here for Coach Shaq and the Cignal HD Spikers.
Free ball. Play here by Doria. Wow. Sarap maging matangkad.
Kita mo, no? Konting talon lang, angat kamay. Lagay-lagay lang ng bola. So now, Angela Acuna really activating her middle blockers. Of course, she has seen the weakness on the side of Galeries, wherein the middle blockers also coming from Galeries are having a hard time manning the blockers or the middle attackers of Cignal HD Spikers.
And a good job, an easy job for Jel Cayuna, because whoever stays in front can deliver. And that's why, you know, everybody just goes for that set, goes for the kill. And that's why, as you mentioned, parang talagang nalilin lang yung blockers ng Galeries and can't really predict who's gonna get the set. Look at this, Joe Maragino checks in as well. But Roslyn Doria Aquino saying, it's my turn. I'm in front and let me end the set as well.
I think should be the battle of the middle blockers now.
That's true.
Pero yeah, the side of Cignal, lahat pinapagana niya siya, not only the middle blocker but also the back row attacks coming from Habin and of course Gander. Now we know coming into the second set, talagang mag-adjust din si Coach Lerma. Let's see how will they respond in this.
All right, well, that's it for set number 1, 25-17 in favor of the Cignal HD Spikers. We will be back for more volleyball action. Stay tuned. We're back here at the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City for day 2 here in the 2024-2025 PVL All-Filipino Conference. Cignal HD Spikers taking set number 1, 25-17 against the Galeries Tower Highrisers. So far, you know, we've been talking about this new era of these ladies in black and red, and so far nakikita natin na maganda yung dynamics nila sa loob, Alfred.
Well, maybe because of how well they treated each other coming from the break. And siguro yung mindset din nila na coming into this 2025, a fresh start yun, new era for these ladies right over here na they need to step up each and every one na sino nasa lineup despite being only 12 in the roster ngayon. Talagang kailangan nilang pakita at magpakitang gilas. And coming from the attacks now on the side of Galleries, 12 out of 77 attacks, 16% attack rate. While for the Cignal HD Spikers, 15 out of 63, 24%. And you can see also in the digs, for Cignal they have 22. Grabe,
okay,
labanan
22.
talaga 22.
And then
19 sa Galleries.
So really a tight digging match here between the two liberos in Katindig and Eroa. But as you saw the stats just right before this switch, kita natin lamang talaga din ang Cignal in all or most departments.
And marami ring na-commit na unforced errors ang Galleries in that first set, tallying 8 while only 5 for Cignal. And for the Galleries, they need to play smarter volleyball here, and yun na sinasabi na court awareness. And first thing, they need to pass the ball well. Kasi dun sila nahihirapan pag walang pasa. Nababawasan agad ng Cignal HD Spikers yung play ng Galleries. Kaya nakakahabol yung middle blockers nila and try to deflect the ball and reset. Alam natin yung floor defense for Cignal are really capable of digging the ball well. Kaya nakaka-counter-attack sila ng maayos.
They not only like get a touch, but you know, nakokontrol nila, nadadala nila kay Jel. And that's why I was saying Jel has such an easy time setting. You know, getting the first ball and distributing the ball, but another error on the side of the Galleries, giving 2 free points already for Cignal.
Yeah, costly errors there on the side of Galleries. Back-to-back free points for Cignal. So now, again, Coach Lerma in that time kailangan nila makukuha ng court sense and yung court awareness. They need to know where a part of the court they are hitting or they are standing, digging the ball. And just like that, another point for Cignal.
Look at this transition, Alfred. Ooh. Before that swing, it was also Abel getting that first touch. So, you know, to see her get that first touch, tapos umatras kagad, you know, you can already say, wow, this girl is so ready to detonate bombs as an opposite hitter for the HD Spikers. 4-0. Already here's set number 2. Manny Gander getting an ace this time.
Another ace tallied for Cignal in this match. So ito lang downside for the Galleries. They brought out Encarnacion for the passing, wherein activating Maraginot.
Make that 5-0 this time. Ishi lalong isip getting her attack points in, but Coach Lerma not too happy. Calls for time.
Okay, hindi na tayo nagdedesisyon ng maayos. Akuin natin yung bola. Huwag tayong magturuan kung sino ang kukuha. Lahat tayo pwedeng kumuha. Kahit nga ako at sa labas pwedeng kumuha. Kaso hindi ako pwede eh. Diba? Kailangan lang maya ako. Huwag natin sukuhan. 5 puntos lang yan. Huwag ka agad umayaw. Okay? The more na lumalamang sila o mas lamang sila, kailangan natin doblehin yung effort natin. Ha? Sige na, huwag gumayaw. Let's go, let's go.
Ilan na yan?
Tsaga.
What's wrong on the side of Galleries for me, I think. Starting, it all boils down to that extra effort. Yung mga second effort nila, yung mga extra step to get the ball, or even yun nga, may extra effort to hit the ball harder and to defend the ball or block the ball coming from the side of HD Spikers. Unlike dito kasi sa Cignal HD Spikers, nade-defect nila yung bola eh. Pero just like that, Judith Abel again.
Yes, Judith Abel. Look at that hit. But wait, Kyla Kingsu wants to speak with us. Kyla, what do you have?
Z and Alfred, Galleries may have dropped the first set, but they should be entering set number 2 here with no signs of backing down, especially after delivering such a solid performance in the first set. You know, prior to this game, I spoke to Coach Lerma Giron, and she mentioned how this team is determined to leave their struggles in 2024. You guys pointed out how Kapitan Eliza Eroa is still all smiles here, and she actually told me that the key for them this season is staying positive even when things don't go their way. Sabi nga niya, during their holiday trainings, ramdam niya na sobrang drained na ang lahat at medyo nawawalan ng gana. Pero kailangan pa ring mag-training dahil alam nila kung gaano karami ang kailangan gawin. In her words, my only hope ay huwag masayang ang effort ng bawat isa at huwag mawalan ng pag-asa.
First technical timeout score.
But first, let's listen into this timeout.
Thank you for that insider report, Kyla. But we got the 8th point here. First technical timeout. We'll be back. You got 8-0 in this second set. 3 aces from Vanny Gander. But look at this. A lot of our high risers in attendance. Our reserves for the high risers are there. But talking about going back to that 8-0 run by Cignal. 2 errors, 2 free points. 3 aces, 2 Judith Abel detonating bombs. happening in that 8-0 run. Let's see if they will break it here. Talking about Galeries. Bombita tried that one. Opportunity here again. Back row to Jo. Easy over. Judith gets it. Ishi down the line. Maraginot was there. Judith. Ooh.
Another enforced error here on the side of Galeries. Net touch. See there the hand coming from Batindaan.
She checks out and Baliton checks back in here for the Galleries squad. Good first ball by Maraginot. Bombita cross court but denied it to the net. Jo. Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, smart move coming from Jo Maraginot. Just hitting the ball with her wrist there. Not much of a power hit, but scoring a point finally for the Galleries, finding that hole on the side of Cayuna.
Out of system for Judith. Good over. Ero was there. Back set. Cross court. Cayuna was there. Back row. Ball still in play. Paran. Easy pick up there for Dawn. What a rally we're having here. Bombita. A little too strong behind that swing. She's asking for a check. Will she get a challenge?
Let's see. Okay, wala daw. Sabi ni Rosin Doria.
This time, Doria.
Yeah.
Doria Aquino.
Aquino, yeah.
Yes, we have to get used to these hyphenated last names here
Yeah.
in the league.
Like Makandili Katindig.
Yeah. Galeries in the meantime asking for a block touch after Bombita went for that hit. Pag ganito yung labanan, Alfred, you know, you're down 8 points. If you were one of the Galleries players, what mindset should you know, embrace at this point?
Well, you gotta face reality. You're really down big. Diba? 8 points. Pero before that, let's see the block touch first. If it's, unsuccessful
Malinis.
there.
Yep.
For the side of Galeries. Going back to your question, need to focus and of course regroup. If your teammates won't respond to what's happening inside, you be the one, or you start that that motive or that motion na kailangan mabuhay tayo, guys. Kailangan magtulungan tayo na hindi naman patapos doon, layo pa ng score, it's up to 25, so
Yes.
there's 15 more points for Cignal. So anything can happen, like I've experienced this, pero kami naman yung upper hand, like
Okay.
kami yung lamang ng I think 8 or 9 points.
Okay.
Tapos nahabol pa kami yung nag all 22. So
Wow.
kami pa yung kinabahan, di ba?
Bilog bola talaga.
Oo, ganun talaga. May mga
Okay.
ganung incidents. So talagang tiyaga lang din. And yun, communication and of course, tiwala sa mga kasama mo sa loob ng court. Alam natin na you're really training. Kaya nga mayroon tayong training. That's where you guys build that communication, that trust, and even, of course, enhance your skill as a player and as a team, the team chemistry, di ba? Kaya pag isasaba ka na sa laban sa mga ganitong competition, sa mga ganitong game days, ready
Ready ka
lahat.
na.
Yeah.
Oo. So preparation is key for sure. And look at this, Abil once again with that hit from the opposite side. Right before that, Vanny Gander back row. You know, it's so interesting kanina, di ba? Naalala ko yung drop ball. But look at this. This spike of the set is brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan. I was saying how Vanny has been growing so much as an athlete. You know, right now, if you looked at the squad, she's already probably one of the vets at this point, you know, with in terms of the experience, the exposure she's already had in the league.
Oh, medyo nag-alangan doon si Judith Abil on that back row hit.
Afford naman nila. But also, you know, the body language, despite having that error, speaks volumes, you know. Having a teammate who's really just light to be with. Kayo, Alfred, sinong teammate yung pinaka-gusto mong kasama sa court?
Well, actually lahat naman sila eh.
Oh,
Lahat
Miss
naman sila eh.
Universe talaga yung sagot mo.
Mahirap na
Dito na
mga
nga.
ano eh. Di, joke lang.
Oh, Sir
Siyempre,
Ogie
di ba?
nandito in attendance.
Oo,
Oh,
eh.
wow! Look at that
And
Don
even my
dive.
teammate also si Jao Umandal watching his girlfriend here supporting the galleries. And of course, the Cignal HD Spikers, di ba?
And look at this. What a smart play by Jel Cayuna. But look at Dawn dropping her body there. Simple. Again, it's really ball control. Mastering the court awareness as well.
Parang naglaro lang sila
High
ng beach
caliber.
volleyball doon.
That's
play.
true. Ooh! Oh, ball
my
still alive!
gosh.
Look at Dawn. Maraginot, cross court.
Parang ngayon masasabi ko na kung sino yung best libero in this
In
this
this
game.
game.
Yan, no? See that pancake save. Wow.
But look at that, Joe Maraginot. Again, that wrist away action has been doing wonders for Joe Maraginot as a high tower risers here in the league. Audrey Paran with that serve. Don says, let me get the sets. And the kill by Vanny Gander, 14-4.
What's nice also for Cignal HD Spikers, parang dalawa setter mo eh.
Oo nga eh.
Pag nahihirapan si Jel habulin yung bola, talagang kahit malapit na kay Jel, aangkin ni Don. Tapos ang ganda rin ng set, di ba?
You know, Don, if I'm not mistaken, is the captain now.
Yeah. Yes.
And deservedly so. Really taking charge. And I remember when she was my teammate as a cargo mover, isa din siya, yung talagang kanina nabanggit mo, yung gaganahan kang maglaro talaga dahil nandiyan siya para sa'yo. Literally and figuratively speaking. But look at this, Maraginot will try to go down the line, but Ishii was there. Vanny. Ooh, look at that power.
What a hit coming from Vanny Gander this time, going above the blockers. She really has a lot of variations under her belt here for Vanny Gander. Kanina puro down the line or nababaon yung bola. Now going over the blockers, giving the Galleries defenders a hard time reading her ball placement.
And the adjustment, medyo bumitin yung set, but great adjustment mid-air. She'll try this time. This time, soft touch. Eroa was there. Emna's miscommunication there with Marzan.
The set was quite high for her. Kaya naman hindi natamaan ni Marzan. And just like that, Cignal HD Spikers up 12. And the second technical timeout of us will be back.
Entering the game for Galeries Tower number 18, Julia Coronel. Still serving for Cignal HD.
Back here, set number 2. HD Spikers up 16-4. Big lead they established early on. That was 8-0, but Galleries looking on to catch up. There you go. Barbie Marzan getting a check right after we got, or we came from that second technical timeout. Jo Maraginot in charge of serving. Good pass by Abe. Look at that. Opposite hitter. Passing the ball. Quick set. Don was there. Read that well. Abil from the back. Parana for the defense. Bombita. Look at that.
You know what, Z? Bombita was once a Cignal HD Spikers.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I remember, I think in their first game ata yun, she got an injury na unfortunately she sat the conference out. Na hindi siya nakalaro for Cignal, pero alam natin yung capabilities also from Grace Bombita.
You know, Grace has been in the league for quite a while. We are pretty familiar with her strengths. Ooh! Marzan, another point, this time from a block.
So, yan na. Yung nagaganahan nga dito. Ang Galleries, this block of the set is brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the PVL All-Filipino Conference.
Good first ball. Ooh, there you go. Doria Aquino. Bawing-bawi kagad.
Yun yung maganda kay Jel Cayuna eh. Pag hindi siya nakaka-atake or yung mga middle blockers hindi nakatake ng A-Quick, binibigyan ng different attack plays na makakabawi for their confidence also to regain that confidence back. Kasi sometimes nakaka-demoralize pag nabablock ka eh. One-on-one block. Talagang papabawiin mo.
Ikaw, what gives you more confidence? A solid kill or a solid block?
Me, a solid block.
Block
it's
talaga.
Really, it's iba yung feeling pag nakaka-block ka ng bola eh. Kasi atake kaya mo naman talaga, pero yung block kasi yung alam mo ang lakas ng palo ng kalaban mo, tapos mag-block mo solid.
Okay, gotcha. Little jungle ball here. Off touches. Grace Bombita tallying more points for the Galleries. Abil. Mistouch. Over on 2 by Coronel. 3 straight points for the Galleries.
And just like that, they're only down at 8. Yeah, but they were down 12 a while ago, now 8. And let's see how the Cignal HD respond. Kasi medyo nawawala dito sa floor defense na ang Cignal HD Spikers. Parang medyo nagre-relax sila na hindi pa tapos yung set na to and it can happen. They need to play more well and cautious in this set. Ayan na.
Look at this, Julia Coronel playing really aggressive at the net. Kaya napa-time out itong si Coach Shaq and the rest of the HD Spikers.
Establish lang natin na maganda yung first ball and then atake tayo na maayos. Ha? Break tayo ng momentum. Boy, ikaw nang bahala sa play, ha? Huwag ka na ma-attacker mo. Ano tayo, yung galaw natin, tapos ulit natin yung intensity natin. Ayan nyo lang yung score. Ayan nyo lang yan dyan. Kailangan yung performance natin yung ayusin natin, ha? Galaw lang.
Yeah, like what I was saying a while ago, the intensity coming from Cignal HD Spikers medyo bumaba. And on your screens, you can see
Sir Ricky Palou sporting this new eyewear. Sir Ricky.
and of course, Sir Ogie Kadwa and Sir Marcos Manalo.
And Coach Yani.
Yeah, on your screens, what are they talking
Team
about?
Cignal.
Yeah.
Team Awesome. You're talking about this new era, Alfred.
Yeah.
Bombita, easy over. Vani said, akin na. Wow. Scramble on the floor here. Opportunity for Galleries. Baliton. Abil, over on 2. Bombita, once again, denied. She will try, or rather, it was Jo. Here we go. Opportunity for Cayuna and the HD Spikers. Gander blocked. Abil smashing away. Ball still in play. But Grace Bombita ends that long rally. Look at that. 4 straight points for Galleries.
Grace Bombita, as you can see, being the spark plug here for the Galleries. Giving them signs of hope also, no?
Yes. You know, also body language-wise, you can already tell that the Galleries are getting a little bit more confident in their movements. As Gander goes cross-court, too much angle there. And Coach Shaq asking for a sub with their setters. You see Giselle C. checking in. Maiba lang ang diskarte. Let's see how these plays will be different this time around.
Ooh. Net touch error. 9-1 run here for the Galleries.
Yeah, yep. From point number 5 to now 13, Cignal will call another timeout.
Kaso kasi, para iba lang muna yung diskarte ng mga natin. Kalma lang ha, kalma. Okay, tapos yung receive natin, pagandahin muna natin, ha? Okay?
Tuman muna tayo. Para hindi mo ako tina-target. Carry lang na nakalhati sa akin.
Isa bawi tayo.
Hey, stop lang natin. Up pa tayo ng 5. Stop lang natin.
Here we go, Alfred. This is exactly what you were sharing with us earlier. You know, we can never just be so complacent even if you're up 12 points. Because look at now. Look at the score now. It's a 4-point game, just like that.
We manifested it a while ago. You manifested it.
You manifested it.
We talked about it. Yan, nangyari na nga ngayon. So yun yung sinasabi ni Coach Chuck na don't mind the score. Just play your game. Play your on how you played a while ago, kung paano kayo nakalaro. Ganun at ma-feel nyo. Yan yung nangyayari ngayon for Cignal. Changing their setter na si Giselle C now. And replacing Jel Cayuna.
Look at that. They're trying to accept that challenge and switch things up. Successful so far. They got that 1 point right away after that timeout. Julia Coronel, quick set to Baliton. They snatched the point back.
Yeah. What's nice for the Galleries, especially Julia Coronel, she's really composed. Kahit tambak kalaban, kahit tambak kami, sige, laban tayo, papakita ko sa inyo, kaya ko mag-block, kaya ko matahe, kaya ko mag-set pa rin ng ball lang maayos, I can defend the ball on the back side or the back row here.
And serve well.
Yeah, serve well. So, wag niyo muna akong angasan or what, diba? Talagang I'm playing volleyball to win. Yun yung nakikita kong mindset for Julia Coronel.
I mean, she is, after all, a champion player during her college career. So, you know, she has it in her. And it's just about when to really activate that.
Well, I've seen her during her college days pa kasi she came from CSA also. Yeah, she came from CSA, my formal school, yeah. So we had the same coach, si Coach Vita, na kailangan daw
Shout out
minsan
Coach
na,
Vita.
kailangan ng mga tune-up games. So dati pa, wala pa ako signal, because hindi na ako naglalaro ng volleyball after I graduated UP. I did play 2 years. So yung time na yun talagang puro mga tune-up games lang, mga ganun lang nilalaro ko. So tinawagan niya kami. Nakita ko si Julie, sabi ko, ang taka dito, coach Center na talaga siya. Pero medyo lanky pa, payat pa, ganun. Sabi ko, nga, 5'6" ata siya ng height ngayon, 5'6".
Wow, for a setter. That's pretty tall for a high school setter. But look at this, back to the game. John Maraginot chipping in with 3 points so far in this game. Oh, check ball. First referee says, I saw it. It was you, Miss Ma'am.
Minsan kasi patay manis na lang yung walang check, hindi na natin nakita ng referee. Pero nakita talaga ng referee.
Or you know, minsan sa sobrang tindi ng adrenaline, you don't feel it, especially yung mga naka-sleeves. Different yung feeling, and just like that, sobrang bilis ng pangyayari, you can never really be aware of the small things like that. First referee called this time, Jackie Acuna, not infraction. Palitan ng puntos. Alfred, so far in this match.
Well, for Coach Lerma and the Galleries, siguro sinasabi nyo na kaya naman pala natin maglaro ng maayos ng volleyball. Ba't hindi pa natin ginawa nung start ng second set na to? Ba't kailangan pa natin magpasuntok bago tayo mag-respond on how to play well? Pero just like that, siyempre, Jel Cayuna, one of the great defensive mindset setters here in our league, scoring another point for her team.
I mean, the Galleries have already surpassed their first set tally They're at 17 now. First set, they were stopped at 16. Make that 18, courtesy of Jo Maraguinot. 4 points, 4 attack points so far in this match.
Well, both Jo Maraguinot and Grace Bombita coming off the bench, having 4 points under them. And of course, Audrey Paran also really giving great support for the Spikers.
Yep. Good rebound. Opposite setting to Coronel. Oh, there was a check. And the first referee said, I saw that one as well. Everybody just all smiles on the floor. Look at this one more time. Opposite setting from Eroa to Julia Coronel. There you go. Crystal clear.
Fingertip there, the ring finger of Vanny Gander. Pero makikita mo dito for Julia Coronel, parang hindi siya rookie na maglaro dito sa PVL.
Vanny will try this time. Off speed, and it works.
So they need, on the side of Galleries here, they need to find the solution on how to stop that drop ball, that donut hole, to find that solution on how to defend that ball. Kaya siguro ito pag-uusapan ni Coach Lerma. Let's listen in.
Diba? Oh, nakita, lahat naka-atras, Jo. Lahat naka-atras. Okay? Kailangan maging aware tayo. Yung maliliit na bagay, huwag nating kalimutan, Jo. Depensa tayo, short goal. Ha, Jo? Acknowledge. Ha? Kailangan muna natin tumipensa bago tayo umipensa. Okay? O, tayo ang pasa. Ilan ang spiker natin? Frontliner ka rin. Okay? Frontliner ka rin. Timingan mo lang. Wala kang blocker. Anong gagawin mo? Be at the moment. Kung walang blocker,
Ayan, napapasa. Wala. Isa pa. Wala.
let's go, let's go. Tsaga, tsaga, tsaga.
Let's go. Laban.
Coach Lerma sharing the need for urgency at this point. They were so close. It was as close as a 2-point game just before the 22nd point. And, as you said, hanggat hindi pumipito on the 25th point, things are still very hopeful. Jo, cross courts. That was out.
Yeah, too much of an angle coming from Jo Maraguinot, but it was a great intention.
Yes.
Going for that area.
Yep.
Na wala talagang dumidepensa doon dahil wala si Don Macandili. It was Jackie's Acuña's area.
2 points away from tying things up here. Set number 2, talking about the HD Spikers, but opportunity here for Jo and the Galleries. Good check. Gandler finds the spot.
That time, Vanny Gander going long on her attack. It's also hard to find Vanny Gander's attack variant.
Yes.
Taas ng kamay niya.
That's
Nasa
true.
likod.
That's
taas
true.
ng kamay, flick of a wrist lang. Unlike others na mababa, talagang alam mo, explosive or talagang bamaunin yung ball. Unlike her, she hits the ball high or minsan drop ball yung kanina. Nakataas kamay lang pero drop ball lang.
Jo, check ball. She gets the points. She says, not just yet. Let me break through the 20th point mark.
Jo Maraguinot needs a lot of service aces. Not only, maybe hindi mo na service ace, pero pahirapan
Good
yung muna.
serve.
Yeah, good
Good
serve.
serve.
Hard serve here. Sure serve, hard serve for them. There.
But Adil with a perfect pass, giving Doria Aquino that opportunity for a quick play. Set number 2, grabbed by the Cignal HD Spikers. Look at them, all smiles here as they change courts. And that quick replay by Roslyn Doria Aquino, wrapping things up for the HD Spikers. 2-0 so far in this match. We'll be back for more volleyball action. Cignal HD Spikers in control over things here as they open up 2025 in this match against the Galeries Tower Highrisers. 25-16, 25-20 were the scores. First two sets, a lot of changes on the side of the Galeries Tower Highrisers.
Yeah, especially in that second set wherein they had a lot of new or fresh legs coming from the bench side of Coach Lerma. Because the first six didn't respond well in that first set. Now still looking for that great balance of offense and defense on the side of the Galeries Tower Highrisers. As you can see on the attacks, hindi naman nagkakalayo eh. 16 for the HD Spikers while 15 only for the Galleries. In terms of blocking, lamang pa nga dito ang Galleries 1-0, but it boils down to that service aces. 3 for the Cignal HD Spikers, and of course the unforced errors committed on the side of Galeries 6 against 4 only for Cignal HD. There was a time also na yun nga you were saying in that second set, they only down 2 points coming from a 12-point deficit of the HD Spikers. Pero yun, medyo nawawala talaga sila na firepower in terms of those offense. Feel ko they need to vary more of coming from the attacks kasi nababasa na dito ng Cignal HD Spikers on how they would attack. Now they need to go for the combination plays or maybe focus more on the middle blockers and especially also on the back row hits as well.
Look at that, aces, lamang na lamang ang HD Spikers earlier on. A lot of aces from Vanny Gandler as well. You know, we were just talking about how she's grown into this veteran mode, the athlete that she is, you know, contributing spikes, serves, and, you know, you see her getting more and more comfortable hitting in the back row as well. And again, a new era, a lot of new opportunities here for the HD Spikers. As Kyla mentioned earlier, the word of the year for the HD Spikers is opportunity.
Yes. A lot
Meron
of
ka ba nun?
Yeah, meron naman tayo lahat siguro nun.
Yes.
Every morning and every day is a new opportunity for everyone.
There
Hindi
you
lang
go.
yung new year na to, pero di ba, every day it's a new opportunity to learn something new, to meet someone new, mga ganun.
We meet some...
Hindi, I mean, di ba, syempre.
Alfred, ha?
Hindi mo masabi, di ba?
Anyway, we're back here at the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig. Julia Coronel starts us off with that serve. Abil! Rejected. Don said, let me get the coverage for this back set to Gandler. Cross scored. Look at that.
And any side of the court coming from Vanny Gandler, she can really hit the ball hard. Pero mas gusto talaga ni Vanny yung may height na bola when in terms of set coming from Jelgate. She can really have that hitting point, that advantage on how to hit the ball hard. Kaya minsan, yung mga bola ni Vanny Gandler, pag medyo mababa, talagang puro wrist action lang.
Yeah, yep. I know what you mean. But that swing kanina, full swing, full jump as well. But Jimenez saying, let me get a few points of my own here.
Now they're back to the first six rotation with Joe Mariginot on the outside now instead of Encarnacion. So redemption period here for Ronquillo and Jimenez. Unfortunately, an error. Now we know Franz Ronquillo is their #1 attacker on the Highrisers. Before this match, scoring 77 points. She is the #8 best spiker and the #8 best receiver here in our league. Medyo nahirapan dito ngayon dahil sa malakas na serve ng HD Spikers.
Free ball opportunity for Coronel and Baliton, but a missed time there at the jump. Vanny trying to go cross court, but hits the net and that went out.
I think that was a miss set coming from Coronel and Baliton. Miscommunication as well. But a great find coming from Vanny Gandler, just targeting that area of the setter para kasi minsan when the setter receives or digs the ball, wala nang mag-set ng bola. Yun yung mga magagandang find also coming from an attacker.
That one-arm dig by Baliton gives them opportunity, but the set was a little off. Kyla, anong kwento?
Hazy and Alfred, this third set is shaping up to be a very pivotal moment of the matchup. But so far, Cignal seems to still have the upper hand. They've been setting the tone with their composure, confidently shutting down the Highrisers, and they have their heavy hitters stepping up when it matters most. Vanny Gandler, in particular, has fully embraced the go-to scorer role in Ces Molina's absence, and she has been unstoppable, delivering exactly what she promised. Meanwhile, Galeries is in need of a spark to turn things around. Like you said, Alfred, Julia Coronel has been a standout, proving why Coach Lerma is counting on her to be fearless this season. And in the huddle, I could hear her rallying her teammates to lock in and get back up because they need more than individual brilliance to wrestle back control. Now the momentum hangs in the balance, and if Cignal keeps their foot on the gas, Galeries will have to work some serious magic to stay alive. This set is heating up fast. Back to you, Z and Alfred.
Ooh, serious magic. Ano kaya yun, Alfred? What do they need? Because they were so close in that last set.
Like,
2-point game, no?
Yun yung sinabi ko na kailangan ng mas magdaming variation in terms of attacking. Yung mga patong plays siguro, combination plays. And the set dito ni Julia, it's also the Spikers also need to vary their attacks na. Unlike the side of Cignal, maraming variations. Pero sila kasi puro palo lang. Nandun na yung kamay ng bola. Palo lang din ang palo. Nabablock. So yun yung kailangan nilang ayusin ngayon.
Ooh, nice out-of-system hit from Ishii. Back at the net, Julia umaatras. Is she gonna get the set? Majo takes it rather. Ooh.
Oh, too much of a swing there coming from Kayuna, but a great intention to drop that ball. Siguro yung momentum ng katawan niya from that running set.
Yep.
Dropping the ball right away.
Isa Jimenez, 3 points so far in this match. Good serve, but Abby with a better pass. Giving Acuna that opportunity for that running attack.
Yun yung mga wala dito on the side of the Highrisers.
Yeah.
Kailangan mo lang magbigay ng iba pang attacks na hindi na alam ng Cignal to change up their defense. At kahit siguro minsan pasulpot-sulpot lang para maiba lang din yung flow ng defense and offense of their team.
You mean like that, Alfred? But look at Dawn staying sharp with her reflexes. Ooh, a chesty. Ishii down the line. Suaje was there. Coronel back row to Ronquillo. Abil was there. Over on 2 for Jel. Will she do it again? She sets up Gandler, but Ronquillo throwing it away and giving the point to Gandler.
What a take coming from Katindig. But this spike of the set is brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan.
Look at Dawn with a big smile across her face with that chesty. You know, alam mo, nakikita ko yan sa lalaki, especially
lang, no?
when in LA, in the beach volleyball scene. Oh my gosh, the way they use their bodies, it's really super unconventional. And you know, that's where growth happens eh.
Yung mga off the shoulder lang na mahirapan ka, shoulder na lang minsan kahit ulo mo na lang tamaan. Mas mabuhay lang yung bola. Yun yung ginagawa dito ni Dawn. Yeah.
Jungle ball out of system to Jo. Dawn was there. Too easy for Dawn. Vanny, soft tip.
Yun lang. Medyo siguro Dawn was expecting Vanny to hit the ball because ganda lang ng dig. Ganda ng set. Pero in the last instance yun, she opted to just drop the ball out of the fingertips of the blockers. Unfortunately, it still went in their side.
Good serve, good pass again from Abil. And Acuna again with a good play. Well executed here. And that sends us to the first technical timeout. We'll be back. A Watch and Win is back. Watch the live games on NBA TV Philippines, One Sports, and Pilipinas Live from January 13 to Feb 16 and wait for the questions to be flashed on screen during breaks. Visit nba.onesports.ph after to send your answers. Sali nga tayo dito, Alfred.
Minsan may swerte tayo sa mga ganyan eh. Ano pag mga NBA, I remember when mayroong mga live streaming ng mga NBA finals na nanalo sa mga raffle dun.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, sige, sali tayo dyan.
Ooh.
Ooh, look at this. And look
Grabe.
at how they're celebrating
Yeah.
Ishii's points. Yun yung nakakaganang mapanood din eh. Look at this. Ishii lalong isip through the block.
With that swing, nice swing, ganda ng talon, lakas ng palo. Despite having a blocker in front of her, still managing to score that point.
Yes. Super excited for this young girl who just got drafted this season, by the way.
Yeah.
Acuna giving a free point. 2-point game here in set number 3.
Yeah, but we still yet to see one of their new recruits, no? Si Cha, who also plays outside spiker.
Wow. Look at how comfortable Jel is doing that exact same play. Look at this. Galing.
Yeah. Master, he already
Sobra.
mastered that play.
Sobra.
Siguro ilang beses na pinagtala sa training yun.
You cannot sleep on Jel Cayuna when she's in the front row.
And going to the service area, going for that hard serve.
Good pass from Joe. Set up by Jel to Gandler. Denied at the net. Back row to Ishii again. Isa was there. Coronel to Gandler. Encarnacion. Baliton. Ishii once again out of system to Abil. A little under the ball.
Yeah, the ball was quite low for her reach there. She was, and yeah, minsan kasi pag mga bola, it's quite low already. You should really hit it on the point where alam mong nasa taas pa yung bola. Unlike hitting it where you wanna hit it, yung mga comfortable spots mo, pero ang baba ng bola, tapos hit mo pa down the line, talaga yung angle of the ball will really touch the net or even won't penetrate towards the side of the opponent.
How do you adjust? Kunwari, ikaw, binigyan ka, tapos, ay, ang baba ng set. What goes, gusto ko marinig yung thought process mo kung paano mo pipiliin yung tamang attack.
Tamang attack for me.
Pag mali yung na-set, ganyan. Kunwari, ang baba.
Yeah,
Oh, no, ang baba.
may mababa, minsan meron din buka. Yung away from the net. Yeah, talagang malaki.
How do you adjust?
If it's low, sometimes I try to adjust. Going for a tip na lang.
Okay.
I will use the blocker's hand na.
Gotcha.
Diba? Yung parang off the blocker hand na lang.
Okay.
Baka minsan makakachamba
Smart.
pa, diba? Smart. Or medyo pag buka, spin ball na lang. So let's see kung paano adjustment dito ang gagawin ni Coach Lerma. Let's listen in.
Nalilate ka. Kailangan natin depensa sa likod. Hindi sila nagsasawang gumalaw. Tayo, tumitigil tayo kagad. Tsagayin natin. Tara, energy, let's go! Gustuin natin manalo!
Galeries!
Bukas yun na kay live.
Coach Lerma wants to see fire in these ladies' eyes. Jewel Encarnacion, Joe Maraguinot on your screens have been taking charge of things in this match.
This is now or never for them. If they lose this set, it's over. Pero anything can happen. Kailangan lang talaga nila na gumalaw ng maayos. Yun yung sinasabi ni Coach Lerma. Yan, just like that, yung mga middle attacks now, they need more of those coming from Baliton, no?
Again, you know, so far, Alfred, yung big difference na nakikita ko dito. Activated sobra yung middles ng Cignal. And meanwhile, not so much on the side of Galeries.
Well, siguro kasi ang lakas ng serve din dito ng Cignal. They're having a hard time to pass the ball.
That's true. Oh, wow. Look at Don again. Free ball for Galeries. Opportunity here for Jo. Good block by Doria Aquino. Jimenez, too easy for Dawn.
Wow.
Ishii.
Oh my
Wow, look at Dawn. She's
Wow.
everywhere.
Kaya
Isa.
nga.
Kaya
That's
nga
why
miss everywhere.
Miss everywhere, di ba? Grabe, coming from the dig, drop ball, biglang nandun. Oh,
See, there you go. Dawn, by the way, was supposed to stay on the left side of the court, but she found her way everywhere. But good rally by the Galleries there. They need more of that. Just a little bit more aggressiveness at the net. Every touch as well. Ishii, wow. Oh, but Eroa, also a solid dig of her own. As Ishii touches the net on her way down. 1-point game, Alfred.
yeah, too much momentum on that hit. That broad jump. Kala natin talagang babaon yung bola because of that steaming approach. But Eroa was there.
Yung tapang din na kailangan mo na meron ka, no? To really anticipate a really hard, solid hit. Ooh! With the help of the nets. 12-all, Alfred.
Yeah, just like that, no? Pero back-to-back points there coming from Jimenez. Getting off the blocker's hand and now off the net. Kaya naman mapatay mo dito si Coach Shaq. We'll be back.
Compose muna ulit ha, compose muna ulit tayo, okay? Mabagal lang din yung galawan natin. Masyadong basang-basa yung ano natin. Okay? Yung galaw. Okay, pasa muna ulit. Tapos atake na mayos. Easy. Diba? Laban mo pa yan.
Mag-transition, try natin i-convert yung attack natin. Just like tayo sa number 1.
Sige, go, go, go.
Victor! Awesome!
Coach Shaq trying to shake the momentum. Here's set number 3, 12-all. I think it was set number 1 when the Galleries had the chance to overtake for 1 point. But look at this now, tying things up. It's set number 3. Will they snag this set, keep the momentum all the way? But Cignal says, nope, we'll stay ahead.
What's nice also on the side of Cignal na kahit medyo overpass dito yung mga bola, nagagawa ng paraan ni Jel kung paano iset yung bola ng maayos. But not, siguro maayos, pero on this area wherein the spiker can attack the ball well, yun yung medyo kulang dito on the side of Galleries.
Miscue on that play. Doria with a defense. Ooh, and Coronel. Isa Jimenez, a little out of system there. Ball still alive. Gander will play setter. Sets Abil on that right side. Coronel, back set to Jimenez. Oh! She gets the point.
Isa Jimenez coming alive in this set. Really giving her all, playing her, her heart out. In this third set, gusto pa talagang lumaban hanggang sa dulo ng makakaya ng team niya.
Baliton. Ooh, good serve. Oh, good pass also from Bani. Ishii, a little change of tempo there. Jo, cross court. Little too high on that one.
Much power on that hit coming from Joma Reginot. Pero ito yung mga gusto ni Coach Lerman na iniiwas mo na sa mga kamay ng blockers. Kulang na lang dito for Joma Reginot is that spin or that clip of her wrist, no, para bumaba yung bola. And now Coach Shaq goes for a double sub. Chelsea in and Fernandez.
Isa. Ooh, oh, wow. Ball still alive. Look at the effort by these two ladies here talking about Ishii and Dawn. Rally alert. Back set to Jimenez. Overcooks it. Asking for a check. First referee says it was out. Coach Lerma will ask for a challenge.
Yep. Yan ang sinasabi natin. Maamin na si Ishii dito na na-check niya yung bola. Honest play there coming from Ishii, saying that her pointer finger really brushed the ball of Isa Jimenez. And just like that, Isa Jimenez now with 7 big points. She was out for the rest of that second set. And now starting for this third set, scoring 4 points right away, or make it 5.
Third deadlock here in set number 3, 12 all, 13 all, and then now 14 all. Emnas starts us off. Better pass from Gandler. Ishii goes cross court.
There you go, Ishii lalong isip now going long on her attack.
Look at that, Coach Shaq clapping for Ishii. Pleased with the performance so far.
Ganung sarap sa feeling sa coaching.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Coming from the bench, you were just a reserve player
Oo
last
nga.
year. Bilang ngayon, nag-step up na siya. Being a vital player for Cignal HD Spikers. And just like that, Cignal up 2. And this second technical timeout will be back.
We're back here, set number 3, HD Spikers still in the lead, 16-14. They would want to start off this 2025 with a big win despite major changes we've seen during the holidays. And so far, this lady right here has been stepping up big time, talking about Ishii lalong isip. Over on 2, Julia Coronel makes it a 1-point game.
That time, Julia Coronel bringing out her bag of tricks.
Yep.
From that one to attack.
Definitely nobody on that corner, in that corner rather. But a service error. Balik.
Costly error there coming from Jo Mariginot. So now we will be expecting someone who would go for a service specialist on the side of Coach Lerma, no?
Acuna also stepping up big time here for the HD Spikers. Wow.
Wow.
Jewel Encarnacion rather. From Julia Coronel said. Look at that. Kanina pa, I remember her first hit, that's super solid down the line. It seems like that's her most comfortable hits. And we're seeing that is really it.
Now a service specialist or defense specialist activated by Coach Lerma here.
Ooh, nice play. Look at that, Vanny Gandler.
Para ngayon lang ata nilabas nila yung play na patong coming from Giselle C. And a lot of plays also coming on the side of the galleries were broken because of the blocking of Cignal. Nahihirapan yung mga offense, mga defense, yung mga spikers ng galleries because of the height of Cignal here.
Jel Cayuna, #1 in serving. So far, Joe has answers for that. Look at this, Doria Aquino says no entry. This block of the set is brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the PVL All-Filipino Conference. Timeout, Galleries.
Ano mo siya diretso dito eh. Eh kung ngayon, oh. Yes. Diba? Play smart. Play smart tayo. Kailangan natin, sa kalaban natin, kailangan natin maging smart. Hindi pwede tayong palo lang ng palo. Okay? Back row, ready tayo. Jo, kaya pa? Oh, push pa tayo, ha? Jo, kailangan natin ng back row, ha?
Magpalayuin na, magpalayuin, ipalayuin!
Hey, Galleries! All right, well, even the demeanor of Coach Lerma, parang medyo light now. Sige guys, push pa natin. Jo, how are we doing? And you know, just trying to switch things up motivation-wise, tone-wise with the ladies here. Perfect pass once again from Jo. Ishi from the back row. Easy for Eroa. Baliton once again.
Oh, but that was out. Coming from Baliton, but I think they will challenge that ball.
And again, ito na yung nakikita natin. We mentioned earlier how they might just need a little bit more activation by the middle blockers. Talking about Galleries, and Rose Baliton has been going at it as they have been getting free ball, and point stays with the Galleries.
I think, it went in talaga. So, on side of Cignal, they called it in. She needs a hard serve here.
Ooh. Labanan ng middle blockers.
Always automatic on the side of Cignal na pag maganda yung pass, pag perfect pass, saktong-sakto kay Jen, automatic bibigyan niya yung mga middle blockers niya. Or on the side of Cignal, yung middle blockers tawag dapat, hindi man middle attackers na rin.
That's so true. They have been leveling up with their roles here. Wow, perfect passes from Jo. Really good first ball from Galleries. They need to capitalize. This time, Jo from the back row. Jungle ball. Don says, let me get the third touch. Almost a point. Encarnacion down the line. A little too wide.
Yeah. It was out of system already for Encarnacion. Trying to go look for that hole.
Encarnacion, a little too wide there. Ooh. Judith Abel with that really slim, tight angle. Off speed na.
Yeah.
But again, precision is key as well in this match. 3 points away, HD Spikers, and Vanny is serving, who's got a couple of aces already, 3 aces in this match. Will she make it 4 eventually? Encarnacion out of system. Ooh! Good swing.
These kinds of balls sometimes, you know, kailangan pag-usapan ng mga middle blockers or the blockers and the floor defenders. Kung bibitawan na ba yung bola or kailangan mag-commit sa block. Kasi yung mga instances na nahihirapan yung mga floor defenders, di ba? Na pag nag-off the block or ma-check, kahit konting deflection lang, maiiba yung flight ng bola, mahirapan mga floor defenders.
That's so true, but speaking of hits and through the blocks, Encarnacion getting a clean, solid hit. 3-point game. Coach Shaq making sure things are in order.
Boy, ikaw na maganda sa play, ha? Pasa muna tayo maganda, attack and then cover tayo, ha? Okay? Sige, go. Break lang tayo momentum. Get muna tayo ng 1 point.
Boy, saka na! Wala!
Ano ba? All right, back to the ball game. You saw Coach Shaq just making sure there's no leakages or anything happening in the tail end of this set. They want to go home with a big W in this first game day back from the holiday break. Doria Aquino with a quick Eroa sets up Maraginot. Good deflection there. Ball still alive. Back set to Abil. Out of system, Eroa said, let me get the third touch. Opportunity here for the HD Spikers. Don to Ishii.
Wow, what an angle they're coming from Ishii.
Big game from Ishii.
Breakout game for her here.
Yeah.
Nagpapakilala siya na I am one of the new faces for the HD Spikers.
Well, welcome to the PVL and the starting lineup for the HD Spikers, Ishii. Ooh, missed touch there by Jimenez.
She was under the ball on that hit. Kaya naman napalakas doon ng palo ni Isa Jimenez.
And that's it. This is match point, but Coach Shaq says, let me switch things up just for the last point.
I think
Santos checking in.
Pag mabalik pa yung bola for the side on the side of Cignal, bibigyan ni kayo na yan.
Sure yan.
Sure ball.
Let's see if they get an answer to this.
Yan, ay wala.
Ishii again.
Yan.
Here we go.
Dolia.
There you go.
Everyone's celebrating, finishing that ball game. Carol Santos. Diba? Yun yung mga ganong instances na minsan yung mga setters na bigyan mo rin ng confidence na syempre out of the bench who is playing again for the team. Bigyan mo ng feel ng group on how this confidence would feel like.
Exactly, and opportunities they have been getting here. Look at Santos getting 2 touches. And the last point to seal the deal. Big W for the Cignal HD Spikers in their new era, in this new year. A big, huge statement for the rest of the conference. And just like that, the Galleries also playing their hearts out here, but stunted to 3 sets. We'll be back for more of this match.
Of the Cignal HD Spikers, Don Makandili Katindig with 19 excellent digs and 4 excellent receptions. Congratulations to you. Happy New Year and welcome back to the PVL. What a way to start off the conference and the year, right? And can you share with us ano yung naging focus nyo para maging consistent from start to finish para talagang ma-finish yung game in 3 sets?
Siguro gusto lang talaga naming ma-apply lahat ng ginawa namin sa training. And yun, talaga nag-enjoy lang kami.
Na doon, maraming nag-step up for Cignal today. You yourself, you had Ishi, Vanny, Jackie, and a lot of others. Anong masasabi mo sa full team effort na dinisplay ng Cignal today?
Siyempre, sobrang proud ako sa teammates ko kasi everyone really stepped up and yun, talagang it was a team effort.
Now, I'm sure winning your first game of this year, paano nyo makakarry yung momentum, heading into the upcoming matches? It's gonna be a very, very long conference. What can we expect from the Cignal HD Spikers?
Siyempre, bibigay namin yung best namin and every game, we're gonna prepare for it.
Alright, na Don, is there anyone you wanna greet? Go ahead.
Hi sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa team, Awesome Nation, and sa Cignal. Binabati ko rin yung parents ko na laging nanonood, mommy, daddy, and syempre yung husband ko, Jego. Hello!
There you have it, Don Katitig, our player of the game. Congratulations once again to you and to the Cignal HD Spikers. Now, Zia and Alfred, let's wrap this up.
That's so cute when Don got a shout out to, or sent a shout out to the parents. Umuwi pa sila dito here in the arena. But what a big game. Cignal HD really zoned in. They're locked in and, they want to make a statement in this new era, this new setup that they have.
Yeah, I was expecting more from the side of Galeries. Kasi Choco Mucho, Cherry Tigo, 5 sets. They went all the way to 5 sets na munti pa sila manalo.
Yes.
Pero now, in this match again against Cignal, na alam natin rebuilding team yun yan, new era, new opportunity for them, na sana they had or managed their way to get that opportunity na alam natin na bagong team, sirain natin yung confidence sila, di ba, na ganun gawin nila. Pero I commend also for Cignal na they really composed all throughout the ball game from point 1 to the last whistle, na lahat sila ganda ng kinikilos, lahat sila in the rhythm, in the zone, na hindi sila nagpapatalo, hindi sila nag-aaway-aaway sa loob ng court. Na yung nafe-feel mo na yung chemistry na parang matagal na eh.
That's so true.
Yeah,
That's
parang
so
matagal
true.
na sila naglalaro sa loob ng court, matagal na silang teammates, or matagal lang first six. Yun, diba?
Correct. I mean, again, even if they had that huge hiccup in the second set, they had an 8-0 run, tapos sinagot naman sila ni Galeries with a 9-1 run. So even despite that, they really, were locked in, they were focused, and they knew what the job was, which is to win today.
Yeah, you can see the stats now, 46-39. Hindi masyado nagkakalayo eh. Pero in terms of unforced errors, dun tayo lumayo.
Well, there you have it. As we have promised you, a triple header Tuesday. Second game coming up next. You got the Capital One Solar Spikers versus the Creamline Cool Smashers, who's still undefeated so far in this conference. And in behalf of Nick Earnshaw and the rest of the production crew, my partner Alfred Balbuena and Kyla King. So this has been Zihir Basho. Thank you and welcome back to the 2024-2025 Premier Volleyball League All-Filipino Conference.